The recoil from a safari rifle can sometimes be severe, so it's important to take a look at the base mounting screws. Base mounting screws are typically 648, but large caliber rifles put a lot of stress on those screws, which could cause them to shear off. It's a good idea to increase the size of the base mounting screws to 8x40, providing an additional level of strength. Drilling out the factory holes to a larger diameter and tapping them is very straightforward. The basic tools are a number 28 carbide drill bit and an 8x40 tap. With the barrel removed, all the mounting holes are through holes, so a taper tap will work just fine. For holding the action securely, a milling fixture or V-block, like this one from Badger Ordnance, is just the ticket. The action is secured to the block with screws. I'm using a milling machine to drill out the factory screw holes, but a drill press, when used with a fixture like this one from Forster, will work as well. Using parallels when securing the V-block in the mill vise ensures everything's level. I use a 114 thousandths plug gauge to precisely locate the front screw hole. It should enter the screw hole without any deflection. Now I can replace the plug gauge with the carbide drill bit, add a bit of cutting oil, and drill out the factory hole. Once the hole's open, I remove the drill bit without moving the table. With the tap wrench secured in the tap, I place the top of the wrench in a collet to center everything, leaving the collet slightly loose so the tap can move up and down. Now I can tap the hole using some Tap Magic cutting fluid, remembering to back the tap off every half turn or so to break the chips. Once the hole's tapped, I'll repeat the process for the other 3 holes. Perfect. Because the holes in the scope bases were made for the smaller screws, they need to be enlarged as well. Again, back to the mill. I start by placing the base in the mill vise and level it by laying a parallel bar across the vise jaws and pressing the top of the base against it. Using a 143 thousandths plug gauge, I can indicate the screw hole in the same manner I did with the receiver. Now I can drill out the base hole with the number 19 drill bit. A counter bore, such as this one from PTG, is used to open the counter bore on the scope base for the new screw head. This recess is bored to the same depth as the factory counter bore. After checking the hole for proper fit, I repeat the process for the remaining holes. Now I can test the bases for proper fit to the action and feel comfortable my base screws will always hold my scope.